Well, hello guys, welcome to another day with Zimaleta. I was a driver for 5 months and I ended up buying my own Sprinter, but not for cash. Guys, I couldn't save any cash, not in the 5 months, and not because it's bad, it's because the van was working for Nations Express. That's where the fleet owner's van, you know. Guys, there was just no work. They keep you busy for 2 weeks, and by busy I mean they give you work. It's not necessarily it's any good, you know. And the next 2 weeks you got nothing. I'm serious. And then the next 2 weeks you got work. Next 2 weeks you got nothing. Guys, when I quit working for them, my checks for 2 weeks was like $500 for 2 weeks, $500. And the next 2 weeks was like $800. You can't survive on that, guys. That's crazy. That's messed up. So anyways, I needed to really change. I needed to find another company to work with, so I needed to get my own van to do that. So luckily, and I know my friend's watching this, his name is Leo, he watches my channel, which I'm surprised, because, you know, I never ask my friends to watch my channel, that kind of thing, but it's nice that he does. So thank you for watching, Leo. So anyways, Leo hooks me up with the Sprinter that he had that needed a lot of work, but he said, look, you could get it for payments from me, you know. Take your time, don't rush to try to pay it off, you know, just whatever. So, you know me, I still tried my best, I still rushed, I paid him all the money off. It took me, I think, about a year to pay him off. And I paid him off exactly at 2014 in January. I sent him my last payment. And guess what? Guys, February the 21st, my Sprinter broke. It had already 844,000 miles. It broke, engine just went bust, through a rod, basically, big hole in the engine. This happened in, like, basically just a little bit past Cincinnati, Ohio, just as I crossed over into Kentucky. Down there, I forgot the highway name. I was going uphill, guys, and it could handle it. Boom, you know, just big hole in the engine. So much smoke came out, guys, so by the time I pulled over, I don't know why, but somehow the fire truck already came. Like, nearby, somebody called them or what, they came, and they get out, and I was already out, like, inspecting, like, what the heck happened to my engine. And they're like, yeah, you okay? Because we got called, there's a fire and stuff. I'm like, yeah, just some smoke. So I had towing. I do recommend you guys get some kind of towing, man, like AAA or something. Get towing, because it's worth it. So I got towed to the dealer. He was just 2 miles down the street. And then I was like, I already told the story, man. I was kind of glad that it broke, in a way. I know it sounds messed up, but I was kind of thinking, yeah, I'm just gonna get a new Sprinter, alright. This was 2014, the new models just came out, the 4 cylinders, twin turbos, and so I was kind of thinking, yeah, that's gonna be a good Sprinter to get into. It's beautiful, it's economic, because the biggest thing for me is it's gotta be economic, guys. If it's economical, then, you know, it's pretty good. So I started doing the calculations, because the fuel prices were kind of expensive at the time. So I did the calculations, how much I work and stuff. So I figured that by the time, if I would, you know, like if I was doing it like versus not 2006 Sprinter, but versus. So anyways, guys, in my calculation, I figured the Sprinter is pretty much going to be next to free to try to, you know, make payments on it. Versus if you get like a 6.0 Sprinter, I mean a 3.0 Sprinter, 6-cylinder diesel, because they're 18.9 miles per gallon, and these 4 cylinders like 24 miles per gallon or a little bit better at times. So that bit of difference is about like 5 miles per gallon difference, and you know, it ended up basically being the savings approximately what I would actually spend for fueling up a 3.0. That's why I like the 2006 Sprinters. First of all, less problems. Second of all, they're economical. I'm getting at least 24.5 miles per gallon. And sometimes, guys, I'm getting as much as 26.5 or better. and that's just been my averages. That's pretty good. That means more money in your pocket. That's strategy. It's basically, guys, the savings from that one to this one is about like $700 to $800. Well, right now they're less because fuel is cheaper. So that's the thing. So anyways, guys, I thought I was going to be getting a new Sprinter, and then I looked around, guys, and they're like, man, the ones I want, they're like $55,000, and anything less than that, it's not what I really want in the Sprinter. So I don't just want to get it. So I changed my mind. I kind of figured, I don't know, it just seems like it's too much. You end up feeling like a slave, but it does feel good driving this Sprinter. Like, I'll admit, like, that's what I was hoping for. I'm thinking, man, I spend a lot of time in the road. It's gonna feel good driving this nice Sprinter, and it's a new model, that kind of thing. New design. It seemed like it was a lot of benefits, towards getting it, but not good when it comes to financial sense, because ultimately, guys, the way I want to feel, and you could be different, I want to feel free. Like, I don't want to have any payments on the Sprinter as much as I can. If there's rent, it's normal, but that's just another payment you got to work for. That means now you have to spend that extra week working when you could have been at home enjoying your family and stuff. So I started kind of thinking, even though my wife, she was supporting me either way I go, like if I was going to get a new Sprinter, she supported me. She really didn't like the idea, but she supported me.